Hello friends, my name is Michelle and today I am coming to you from my bed to share my Reading Rush TBR with you. I will leave all the information, all the dates, challenges, all the fun stuff down below regarding the Reading Rush because one, I suck at explaining things, and two, we are trying to save time here. Okay, let's be real, that's the real reason we're just trying to save time here. Before I get into all the challenges and what I'm planning to read for them, I just wanted to say that I have a very soft spot for the Reading Rush, previously known as the Booktubeathon, and I have been participating for many a year. I have just never been on Booktube before, so this is my first year actually sharing my TBR with anyone aside from myself, so that's quite exciting. And with that, let's just get into the challenges. The first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for this I am choosing the perfect book. Like, you might argue that it's not the perfect book, but it is, and it is Smoke and Mirrors by Neil Gaiman. It is literally purple all around. Please tell me if there's a more perfect book for this challenge, because I don't know. It's a collection of short stories in Neil Gaiman style, and even though short stories aren't necessarily my jam, I have always enjoyed Neil Gaiman's. So this is quite exciting. Plus, I think that reading short stories for a readathon is a very smart choice. Like, not to brag, but I think it is. So this is perfect, right? Am I correct? Can we agree? Can we agree? Thank you. Thank you. I'm really glad you all agree. Thank you. The next challenge is to read a book in the same spot, and for this, I'm choosing The Train. I'm gonna read this book only on my way to work and from work because I spend a disgusting amount of time commuting on a daily, so that works the best for me. And I'm choosing The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson, which is the first book in the series following Mistborn. For some reason, I still haven't read this, even though it's freakishly short for Brandon Sanderson. And that's all I know about this book. I am very sorry to say. All I know is that it's short, it's a follow-up to Mistborn, and I'm gonna read it on the train. So there's that. The next challenge is to read a book you were meaning to read last year but never got around to it, and for this I could genuinely choose from like good 10 books because I did set myself a list of books that I wanted to read in 2018, and I read maybe 2 or 3 possibly, but most of them are huge chunkers. That's not good for a readathon. So the one I'm choosing is I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. I suppose that's how you pronounce that name. Don't blame me if it's not. I'm European, okay? That's my excuse here. Again, I don't know shit about this. All I know is that it's becoming a Netflix film, and I want to watch it even though Netflix films have been letting me down so much this year. I still want to watch it. I want to read it before I do that, though. This is the perfect chance, so that's what's happening. I mean, pretty cover, I guess? It's on my way to me. I ordered it, don't own it yet, so here's a picture, I guess. Again, can't tell you any more than that because I mean, this is only my second video, but I think we can all agree that I'm a shit booktuber. We love me anyway though, right? The next challenge is to read an author's debut novel, and for this I'm cheating slightly because the book I'm picking for this is the first Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and I'm gonna be reading the Slavic edition, which is very worn and falling apart because I have read it many times. And I haven't reread it in like a year or so, so I mean, if you give me a chance to read Harry Potter, I'm gonna take that so fast. So this is what we're reading for an author's debut novel. Sue me, I guess? Don't? But you know what I mean. The next challenge is to read a book with a non-human main character, which I won't be doing because one, I don't own any books like that, and two, don't care for like dog main characters or like android characters or like werewolves, vampires. That's not my jam, so I'm not gonna put myself through it. Instead, I'm gonna be reading The Neverending Story, which has a shitload of non-human characters, so I think that counts for that, because instead of one main character that's non-human, I'm just gonna be reading about a human character interacting with a shitload of non-human characters. I think that balances itself out. I think so. Again, I mean, I know what this one is about. young boy finds a book. At least I'm going off the movie, okay? I'm going off the movie here because I didn't even know this was a book until a couple years ago. So I'm going off the movie, and from what I remember from the movie, which I loved as a child, is that it's about a boy who finds a book, starts to read it. The main character in the book has a horse. Then something tragic happens, and there's a shitload of non-human characters, okay? There's a speaking dog. This is all you need to know. Listen, that character is anyway the only character anyone ever remembers from this, so I think we're golden here also. This is another book that's on its way to me. Can't wait to hold it in my hand because the edition I ordered is fucking gorgeous, so we are excited for that one as well. The next challenge is to read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and for this one, I mean, you could consider it a cheat, I guess, but I'm choosing The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. I recently read Never Let Me Go, absolutely adored that novel, so I purchased this essentially right away because this won the Booker Prize. I was gonna say the Men Booker Prize, but that's not a thing anymore, and it's very confusing to my brain. But this is what I'm gonna read. Again, I don't know much about it because apparently I just buy books without fucking figuring out what they're even about. Can you relate? I think many of us can relate to this, right? I'm not alone in here doing that shit. All I know about this is that it's about an Englishman taking a vacation in the countryside. Is that the plot? We don't know, but we're gonna figure out. It's short. Listen, that's like the thing we cared the most about during this readathon. It's short, so we can read it. Do we know what it's about? Absolutely the fuck not. Do we care? Absolutely the fuck not. So this is what I'm reading for the challenge. That's all I know again. I mean, you gotta live your life on edge, okay? That's what I believe, at least sometimes. And the last challenge, can you believe we got all the way here? I can't because I tried to film this approximately 25 times. Never got this far before. So this is like a small celebration for me. The last challenge is one of my favorites, and I am so glad that it's on the list this year. And it's to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. And for this, I am choosing Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Believe it or not, I have never read any Agatha Christie, but my mom loves this shit and she wants to see the movie with me. I mean, watch the movie. It's not like it's in theaters anymore. She wants to watch this movie with me, so I said I would read the book first because that's also a theme in my life. It's short and also a theme in my life. No fucking clue what this is about. It's so legendary and epic, yet I have no clue what it's about. I guess there's a train and a murder. That's the plot, I guess. I don't know anything else about this, but we're gonna have a grand time, I'm sure. So, friends, that was all the challenges. We somewhat successfully got through all of them. What a sigh of relief. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Thank you for watching. If you survived this mess and like my general mess, thank you so much. I owe you. You're my friend now, truly. I appreciate you. I admire you. I respect you and your commitment. And thank you for not judging me too harshly. If you're also participating in a reading rush, please feel free to share your thingies and your TBRs and everything down below. I would love to discuss all of this with you all. And if you just want to comment on what a messy person I am, please go for that also. I wouldn't hold it against you. Thank you again for watching, and in true Ellen Ripley fashion, I am signing off.